What's going on, guys? I got some great news for you guys today. Just got my bumper in. Andrew just called me, said he's got it in. So basically what we're gonna be doing is gonna be painting the bumper today, fitting it up. And I think that's the last piece of the puzzle for the Z for now, right before the event. So I'm super stoked, I can't wait. So right now I'm gonna go grab some paint, some primer, and some hardware to actually bolt up the bumper when we get there. So let's go. Alrighty guys, so grabbing the hardware. I got 8 washers, so 4 small, 4 large, and then 4 actually bolts, and then 4 lock nuts. So this is all the new hardware for basically going through the fenders into the bumper now. And so back here at Andrew's house, Pat's with me, coming out here. Got the Z ready to go, and the package is open. And we got our bumper. So this is a KBD Gretty style bumper. So basically what I'm gonna be doing right now is I'm gonna grab some alcohol, and this thing's been sitting out in the sun. So basically when you get it in the box, it's all folded up into like 4 or 5 different ways. So you have to let it sit out in the sun. Andrew's had it out in the sun for about an hour, hour and a half. So it's pretty much taking its shape. So what we're gonna have to do, like I said, clean it up first to prep it. So alcohol, we're gonna wipe it down. After the alcohol, we're going to start primering, let this sit, probably do 2 or 3 coats of primer, and then spray the paint. Alrighty guys, so as you already know, Rust-Oleum's primer, the self-etching primer, that's what I use. It's come out great for this. So I just wiped it down 2 or 3 times with a towel and some alcohol. It should be clean, it's dry, so we're gonna start hitting with the primer. So through the first coat and a half down for the primer. So yeah, blend this, bake in the sun for probably 10-15 minutes, and then I'm gonna throw another coat on of the primer, and then from there we'll start throwing the red paint on. First coat of the red on the bumper. So I'm gonna let this dry now. So I'm gonna let it dry a little bit longer than usual, just the fact that the red is like a little bit more dense. So I'm gonna let that do its thing. And then, yeah, put another coat on. From that coat, we'll freaking probably put another one on. I think I'm gonna shoot for 3 coats, 3 to 4 coats for this. So got it all painted up. Basically, it's just gonna have to do its thing now and dry. So we're gonna let it sit out for probably the next hour or 2. Let it dry, let it do its thing, and then we'll start mounting it up. This is about its 3rd coat now, so it looks sick though. I can't wait. Oh boy. Okay guys, so it's about an hour or 2 after spraying it, so it's all done now. Basically what we need to do now is start mocking up where the bumper is going to actually mount up to the fenders. So I basically had the bumper sit on the crossbeam here. As it sat on the crossbeam, I kind of went to each side and lifted up the side where the bolts would actually be coming down, the studs would be coming down through the bumper, and you can see that they kind of scratch the paint off there. So that's where I'm gonna drill through. This one came up a little bit on the outside here, but it's because KBD has flex in it. So I'm just gonna put the hole a little bit more towards the middle, and we should be all right. So we got the holes drilled now. So going on from there, we put our quick releases on. So it's just gonna make it a lot easier when I actually have it connected to this side, because typically on the Zs they have these clips right here with like a screw that goes through. But I mean, in the drift world, if you need to take your bumper off super fast or something, or even if like loading up and unloading and stuff, it just makes things a lot easier to have these on. I got them for like $5 on Amazon. So those are all good. Bumper's good. So now all I gotta do is just mount it up. These studs are okay, but the studs on this side, obviously you can see they're snapped off because obviously like within time they just rust, and the nut gets stuck on there, and when you try to unscrew it, it basically snaps them in half. So what I'm gonna do is take an angle grinder, grind them down to the end, and then what I'm gonna do is drill through them. So with the new hardware that I got earlier, I'll be able to slide the new hardware through and we'll be good to go. So I was able to drill out the studs on both sides here. So we're gonna grab our hardware now. So we have 4 studs, 2 for each side. Then each of the studs, what we're gonna do is put a small washer on each stud. So this is gonna hold it into the fender coming from the inside down. And then all these are for is when you actually put it through the fender, it goes through the bumper. This is going to be basically like a fender washer. You just put that there. You're going to put the your little lock nut on there, and you're good to go. And it should fit right on the bumper, and it's all mounted up. And there it is, guys. All said and done. This is crazy. My goodness. Oh. Alright guys, so there's one thing that I want to show you guys that I actually learned by doing this after drilling out those studs, is that the studs, when you put in the new hardware, they don't like to stay in place. So the washer actually doesn't keep it in place, so it's kind of hard to get like a wrench in there and to get like a ratchet in there to like basically make the lock nut get sucked up onto the stud. So what I would say is, if there's any way that you can kind of like, if you have to drill them out, I would try to like JB weld like the nut, or so you put the stud with the washer through the fender going down this way. I would try to JB weld like the head of it on like each thing. So 1, 2, and 3 and 4. I would try to JB weld those, let it sit, let it cure. So when you do put the lock nut on, it's not going to spin the bolt. So that was the only thing that I ran into that was kind of tough. But besides that, it fits great. Like, I'm super stoked. And now I don't have to worry about if I'm going out and say like I hit a cone or I freaking hit a wall or something. Like, now my bumper's not going to explode into a million pieces. It's just going to fold, maybe get some scuffs, and that's that. So super sick. So right now I'm just going to put the hood on, and then you're going to get a full walk around of what the car is going to look like. Here it is, guys. All said and done. So pumped. This is Andrew's first look at it with everything on it. What do you think?
Dude, it's sick. It is so sick. Just coming from no side skirts, no front bumper, like high
Yep.
to this.
No wheels.
Is so baller.
I'm stoked, dude. I cannot wait.
I'm sure the camera doesn't do it.
Yeah, no, not at all.
It looks sick.
Damn. Damn. Lamborghini drift car with the Lambo doors, though. Oh my god.
It looks real good.
I'm so pumped.
It looks real good.
Oh man. Oh, the car's done. Ready to go, ready to rip, ready to shred. NEDCO, I can't wait. I'm super pumped. I couldn't have done it without Andrew. No joke. This dude's been out here freaking slaving with me, going off. I feel. How are your hands? They all right?
I got a couple holes.
I got a couple holes, but I am super stoked. Thanks, Jay, for the wheels. Like I said, you guys, this is a big step, not only for me, but for like the team and for the guys. Like, I don't know. It's so sick to see something come so far, especially like in our previous videos way back in the day, like 3 years ago, and now it's amazing. So I don't know. I'm at a loss for words. I want to drive it so bad, but I got to be careful because the event's coming up.
Circling like sharks.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, and for some reason the cops, they went down the road and they haven't come down, so they probably know something's up. But yeah, no, I am so pumped. I'm so thankful. KBD, man, you guys are great. Irv, you're the man. Thanks for the hookup. Obviously, Andrew. But this is crazy. I'm at a loss for words. But going on from there, guys, you guys know what to do. Like, comment, subscribe. Leave any feedback, positive, negative, hit me with it. So, like I said, I'm always trying to up the game and footage and trying to make things better for you guys. So just let me know. But till next time, it's going to be NEDCO. So I'll see you guys Friday. Peace.